today I'm going to do this gorgeous ice crystal hexagon. Is that blood? I'm going to do this ice crystal hexagon, which is from book 41 of Big and Little Crochet. This is gorgeous. So this is using white and the sky blue yarns that are left over. I'm just trying to see. Oh, loop pineapple stitches. Here's a new one for us. So we're going to start off with white, and we're going to start off with a foundation ring. So we've got a 4mm hook. So we're going to do a slip knot, and we're going to chain 4. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. And then we're going to make that into a ring by joining with a slip stitch to the first chain. Have to excuse me, absolutely full of cold. And then we're going to chain 5, and it says here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It says that a chain 5 counts as a treble and 2 chains. So 3 stitches of this is a treble, equivalent to a treble or a double in the US, and the other 2 are 2 chains. Then we're going to treble into the ring, or double in the US. We're going to do 2 chains, and then we're going to treble into the ring again. Make sure you go into the original ring and not that new loop you've created. And then 2 chains and another treble into that ring, 2 chains and another treble into the ring, and 2 chains, and I think we needed to end up with 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the last one. So go into that ring, another treble, 2 chains, and join to the 3rd chain of that initial chain 5. So 1, 2, 3 into there, because like we said, this counts as a treble and a chain 2. So there we have it. So now we've got a little spoked wheel with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 posts and 6 spaces. Okay. Now it's telling us to slip stitch into this chain space. So pop your hook into that chain space, grab some yarn, pull it through, and pull it through the loop on your hook, and then you're positioned right to start the next round. So you'll chain 3, 1, 2, 3. It doesn't count as a stitch, this. And now it's a 3 loop pineapple, 2 chains and a 3 loop pineapple into this, all into this space. Now a loop pineapple, it says on the back of the book what a loop pineapple is. So yarn over, insert the hook into the space, yarn over and pull through a loop. Three times. So yarn over, into the space, yarn over, pull through a loop, yarn over, into the space, yarn over, pull through a loop 3 times. And then you should have 7 loops on your hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you yarn over and you pull through the first 6 loops on the hook. And then you yarn over and you pull through the last 2. And that is a pineapple stitch. That's something I've never done before. So chain 2, and then we're going to do another one in the same space. So yarn over into the space, pull up a loop, yarn over into the space, pull up a loop, yarn over into the space, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through the first 6, yarn over and pull through the last 2. And that's your pineapple stitch. So that's what's going into each space. A 3 loop pineapple, 2 chains and a 3 loop pineapple. And then you do 2 chains and you repeat into the next space. So do 2 chains and then join into the top of this slip stitch. Into the top of this chain 3. So you can see our pattern taking shape. Now it says to slip stitch into the first chain 2 space again. So I'm going to go over into there and position myself right again. 3 chains, again, doesn't count as a stitch. And this time we're doing 4 loop pineapple, 4 chains and a 4 loop pineapple into the first 2 chain space. So yarn over, 1, 2, 3, 4. This time go through everything except the last one and then chain 4 and then do another 4 loop pineapple into the same space. Everything except the last one on your hook. Yarn over and pull through that. 1, 2, 3, 4 chains after that. Then you miss the next 2 chain space and you go into this one. So you're not going sort of between the 2 that are clustered together, you're just going into the ones that are clustered together. And then you'll do your 4 loop pineapple, your chain 4 and your 4 loop pineapple again. 2, 3, 4. Pull through everything except the last one and then secure that off. And now you chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're missing this one and you're going into that next one there. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and join to the top of that chain 3 that wasn't a stitch. At the beginning. That was a standing chain. And look, you can see it's taken shape now as a hexagon. Corners and sides. It's very pretty this. Look nice, the snowflake. And then we're going to slip stitch into that chain 4 space. So we're still using our white. And then we're going to chain 3 again. Again, it doesn't count as a stitch. And then we're going to do a 5 loop pineapple and 5 chains and a 5 loop pineapple. So yarn over, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull through everything on the hook except the last one, and then through the last one, then chain 5 and then do your 5 loop pineapple again. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yarn over, pull through everything, and the last one, and then chain 5. And again, you'll go straight over, you'll miss this space and go into this space, okay? Join to the top of that chain 3 at the beginning that wasn't a stitch. It was just a standing chain. And then we'll finish off in the white. Once we're done. How quick was that to work up, and how pretty is that? That would look great as snowflakes, wouldn't it? It's beautiful. Right, so we're going to join the sky, and this time we're going to join it into one of the spaces, okay? Not one of the... So pull it through, and you can tie it on, or you can crochet it on, whichever you prefer. I'm going to tie it on for this one. And I'm going to tie it on to sort of the right hand side of the space. And I'm just going to catch my yarn up and pop that along the back to sew as my straggler. And I'm going to put in 6 double crochets into this space. So that's single crochets in the US. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then into this corner space here I'm going to put 3 doubles, 2 chains and 3 doubles. So 1, I lost a bit of tension there on my stitch. So 1, 2, 3, chain 2, and then 1, 2, 3, into the corner, and then we're going to go 6 onto the space between again. 1, 2, 3, pull through and snip off. And there we are, finished. That's so pretty. And then just stretch it out, and oh, that's going to look gorgeous. It's like a big snowflake. It's lovely. And there's your corner spaces, see? I absolutely love that. I wouldn't mind making a whole blanket of that. It's gorgeous. The hexagon points are there. Okay, so that's me up to date then with all of those, and they're all very different and they're all very beautiful. My favourite one to make was probably that one. Mind you, I do love a good granny square, a good granny pattern. It's so easy to do and it's just so versatile. But yeah, that was a first stitch for me. But yeah, that was the first time I've done a pineapple stitch, I think. No, actually, I think I've done something with that stitch before, but it was a long time ago. I've not done one. I certainly haven't done one, I don't think, in this series. So it's quite a nice stitch, really. It's like a really loose puff stitch. It's lovely. So thanks for joining me, and I'll see you again very soon. Thank you. Bye bye.